Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. We are concluding chapter 30 of Exodus today. There's only like 40 chapters in Exodus, so we're getting closer to the end. This is episode 102. So we should be kind of moving through this a little quicker now, I think. This is today, it's entitled Praying Over Everything, or Pray Over Everything. And it's taken from Exodus 30, verses 34 to 38. Okay, we're talking about the sacred incense here. So you can turn in your Bibles, follow along with me. This is Exodus 30, verse 34 to 38. The Lord said to Moses, take fragrant spices, stachache, ornica, golobom, and spices, and pure frankincense, and they are to be put in equal measures. Prepare especially blended incense from these. It is to be seasoned with salt, pure and holy. Grind some of it into a fine powder and put some of it in front of the testimony in the tent of meeting where I will meet with you. It must be especially holy to you. As for the incense you are making, you must not make any for yourselves, using the formula. It is to be regarded by you as holy, belonging to the Lord. Anyone who makes something like it to smell its fragrance must be cut off from his people. Okay, this was the fragrance, this incense, and it was to be put. We talked about it like just a couple episodes ago, episode 100, the altar of incense. This was to be burnt on there, and so this was a specially blended incense. And so that was always burning, and the priest was supposed to come in twice a day to keep it burning. All right, and so just yesterday we had a neighbor next door to us, and their house caught fire, and it's a hugely tragic thing with that. Now, what's happened as a result of that is there is an odor throughout the neighborhood of not like a nice barbecue smell or, sitting around the campfire smell. It's a smell of burnt wood, but then burnt plastic and burnt rubber and stuff like that. So that smell is permeating everything around here in the neighborhood. In fact, this morning I was on a run, and I ran from here up to Hawkins Road, and that's about a mile away from here. And when I was running, I was like, I took a sniff, and I'm like, oh, I smell that here, a mile away. I was smelling that smell, and so that, the house caught fire, and that's everything burned in there. So that smell is permeating the whole neighborhood. And so if anyone comes into the neighborhood, they're like, someone's house caught on fire here. Well, it actually ties in with what we're talking about today. This incense was always burning. So if you came into this tabernacle area, you smelled that incense. And that incense was drawing you in. You're like, okay. And it was unique. It wasn't to be used for anything else. It had this unique smell to it. And so you came into that area and you had that, and you smelled that smell, and you're like, oh, okay, we're in the tabernacle area. I better get my act together. But the big thing here is we talked about the altar of incense and how it represented prayer. All right. And sometimes we go, oh yeah, I prayed, today. I prayed once today, and then I prayed over my meals, and that was it. But prayer should be a part of like everything that we're doing. Decisions, big or small, we should throw them to the Lord and say, hey, Lord, help me out with this. What should I be doing with this? And be in constant communication with the Lord with prayer. And so the prayer, just like it permeated everything, that incense permeated everything around the tabernacle, in our lives, prayer should be permeating everything in our lives. Okay, when I wake up in the morning, I'm spending time praying. Okay, before I go to bed, I'm spending time praying. As I'm doing different things throughout the day, as I'm driving, I'm praying. Okay, I get into a tough situation, I'm praying. I get into an easy situation, I'm praying too. I'm thanking God for that. As I'm driving, I'm thinking, Lord, thank you that this truck is running good. All kinds of things like that. So we're always to be praying. So that's symbolic of this whole thing. That smell is permeating everything. Our prayers need to permeate everything also. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue looking through Exodus, and we're starting chapter 31 tomorrow. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.